Hey friends, it's your girl Jen here. I just got a new bread maker online and I just want to tell you about it. I'm so excited. This is the KITCHENARM and their brand is your extra arm in the kitchen. That's their slogan. So this is a smart bread maker. It's automatic, programmable, and it has cloud recipes. I'm not sure what that's about, but we're gonna find out. So the first thing we have here is a little Dear Value customer letter with some information about this nice little bread maker. We have a user manual. Oh, and we also got a Smart Bread Maker cookbook as well. This is for your recipes. All right, so we've unboxed this bread maker here. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what came in the package. I'm gonna start here with the 3 measuring cups that came with this. They're each a cup in measurement, so 8 ounces, and it goes each of your different measurements of cup. You could use this for liquid or dry ingredients. It comes with the measuring scoops here that you see. Got tablespoon, teaspoon, so forth, and it comes with these little mixing paddles. This is for kneading the bread inside when it's mixing. And you get this cute little hook here. This is for bringing your bread basket, baking basket lid or handle up out of it when it's hot. You can use this little hook here, give it a little turn to unlock it from the bread maker itself. And this is also the gadget that's used for whenever the paddles get stuck up in the bread. Sometimes you have some bread doughs that are thicker than others, and they will sometimes get caught up in your bread dough. So this will help to pull it out of your dough without having to dig in there and dig it out with your hands. This goes in there real quick and pops it right out. It is light, it's compact. I didn't have any trouble. I could get it out of the box myself. It's so light. I would say this maybe weighs 5 pounds, if that. And I really like it. The lid runs a little bit loose, but if you read the user's manual, it will tell you that that is loose on purpose. It doesn't need to be tightened. It doesn't mean that it's broken or any type of manufacturing problem. It is loose for venting purposes. You want your bread to vent. Just like a regular oven, they have vents built in. This also has vents built in to it as well. You're going to start off here with your menu button. This menu button helps you with selection of each of the 29 bread options that you'll be using depending on what type of bread that you make. You can pick your loaf size. Your loaf size goes from 1 pound to 1.5 to a 2 pound loaf of bread. And then you've got your dough button here. The dough button, useful for your quick access to the different menus and stuff after you've gone past the dough option here for 17. You got your timer buttons here. You can do less time or more time depending on what type of time that you would need for a specific recipe, and then you would push both of them to reset it. You got your homemade button here. The homemade button is something you would select for homemade bread type recipes. And then you've got your crust color here. If you like more of a lighter crust, darker crust, something in between, you can choose your crust color here. This is your start, stop, and pause button. So as I stated before, all of these here, the 29 options, those are preset directions that tells the machine how to mix that bread. Now, if you have a specific recipe that you want to use that calls for something different than these here, this homemade button is how you will regulate the time of mixing, kneading, rest, rising, and bake for your own personal homemade recipe. Okay, so inside here you've got your heating element or baking element for the baking pan. And then this is the mechanism that's used for kneading your bread when you've got your dough mixture already set up in there. Okay, so you've got the bottom of the baking pan here that fits on top of that turning mechanism that's built into your bread maker. It goes in here and you will put it at an angle, and then you're going to turn it to lock it in place. That way it doesn't come out. And you're going to start off with your ingredients. Usually it's the wet ingredients first. Once you've got your kneading paddle in there, then you just shut the machine, select your option for the bread you are making, and let it do its thing. It's just like magic. All right, so that's it for getting started. Now I just want to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, primed, and ready to bake some bread. If you're looking for an easy, quick bread making gadget for your kitchen, this might very well be the one for you.